actually means a lot of Titans will actually finish very, very strong.
Yeah. I think we're going to see Nikhil come in with a little bit of aggression here and hit some nice hard drives to both Sayam and Neharika so that he can get the pop-up. He's going to play that drive and then charge in and tap comes above the net.
No, exactly. Nikhil's natural game. But having said that, he's actually a very, very capable player.
And exactly like we called it, he's jumped across the court to try and hit that ball.
One all one, really reckon, Solly.
And very strong player, especially on the mixed double side of things. So
I think on the money, so especially when you play so often together, you miss some, lose some. Doesn't matter, right? You just like say, "What's up? We're good," and you move on. And we haven't played with each other as often. There's a bit of confusion, concern. But we played each other so often, and Nikhil actually has coached Moksha for a few months and coached successfully, to be fair.
And having said that, I mean, in spite of all of our comments on Nikhil and Moksha having more experience together, they find themselves 2 points down at the start of this game. I think great call there by Nikhil. He's called the ball out. Moksha has avoided it very well.
Especially when the difference between the teams is not more than 10%. So simple things like that, calling it out, calling it right, it just changes the way the other person actually hitting the ball, because then the concern that the other guy knows what to call, what not to call, and they actually don't play as aggressive that normally could have played.
I've played against Nikhil a couple of times in a few different events, and it's a very challenging game to read at some points because there are times when he's got this little aggressive game. And it's like a switch. He knows when he can hit it, and he knows when he doesn't need it. So once again, there he's cutting in and out of Moksha's side of the court, which we see quite a lot. I mean, in mixed doubles, right? I mean, the guys ends up playing 3/4 of the court, constantly poaching, which is what everyone calls it.
The best part of actually having Nikhil as your partner is when you actually lose a point, it's a very comfortable feeling, and where he's comfortable with you losing a point, and he's like, "That's fine, the cut. Next point, we're good to go." It's similar to when both of us played, where we never actually bother each other when somebody loses a point. But to be fair, there are actually very few people you can have that kind of relationship with.
Yeah, he's a nice, calm presence on court.
To be honest, I'm actually quite excited to see where Moksha is going to go next few years. Under 18, number one in the country, doubles number in the country. I mean, it's great, and especially somebody Nikhil Luthar as a coach. It doesn't matter what happened this match. Big things to come.
Very nice little ecosystem that's kind of broken here. Lots of players that have managed to come together from different backgrounds. We have got a really massive age spread across the end as well. 14 years old and the oldest was 55. On the number of people who've actually been selected and people selected.
When you actually have a 41-year spread, I mean, come on, that's honestly saying something. And to be fair, I think that speaks a lot about the fact that Telangana has a lot to offer. 4 nationals, for the country in the future.
Absolutely. So, Sid, what do you think this does for the confidence for Moksha in this game? Obviously, it helps to be playing alongside a guy like Nikhil, right? But she was up a really healthy amount against Neharika in the singles. And Neharika fought back and had an incredible win at 15-13. And now, but 20 minutes later, they're back on court against each other. How do you think that's going to play into how Moksha is approaching this game?
I think on the money, brother. When you're actually down multiple times, especially when you're down, you make a comeback is one thing. When you're up, then suddenly you go down, you're about to lose, and you make a comeback. The level of belief that you have on your own ability is next level. Additionally, let's not forget, Nikhil was always in her ear the whole time, from the timeout to the court change to the other timeout call. So, long story short, there's extreme amount of belief that comes through not giving up.
Yeah, and in fact, Moksha was the one there with the speed up. She fired one straight at Neharika and managed to get the pop. And
So sorry I asked this, because obviously you've seen Moksha play.
yeah.
How has she changed in the last few months?
Wow, that is an excellent shot from Neharika. She's wrong-footed, Nikhil.
Sorry,
Very
the fact that Nikhil actually applauded that.
yeah.
That is the spirit of HPL. Normally you don't find other places where people applaud other people's shots. HPL is all about, we're one community. Obviously we want to compete, everyone wants to win. End of the day, we support each other.
Yeah. So coming back to your question, I think we've seen Moksha develop as a player over the last 3-4 months. I think she's definitely growing in confidence, and she's definitely backing her ability. I think there was a short period of time where maybe she would not believe that she would have a chance to come back when she was a few points down. She's playing with a lot of aggression, especially in the singles game. And I think she's understood that there are some strengths in her game that she wants to stick to. So if you see the way she plays her double-handed backhand, it's a rocket. She's also got a great drive. Perhaps what she is guilty on the side of things, really like coming up to the net as much as some of the other singles players do. But she's just been playing this for a short amount of time. Playing much, so it's all a learning for Moksha.
And I guess to be brutally honest, there's a bit of a physical advantage slash disadvantage, right? Because let's say you're 6 feet, you can cover the court way more. Versus when you're not 6 feet, obviously cover the court, a little bit lesser. So I think she actually realizes that she loves the baseline, which is great, and she actually closes the point on the baseline way better. But to be fair, her volleys have actually gotten a lot better over the last 6 months to a year.
It's interesting to see. We've got. I don't know if Nikhil came from a racket sport before this, but we've got.
That's a good question. In fact, we should know that, right? Considering the fact that we've seen him so many times.
But we know Neharika and Moksha both come from tennis. We know Sayam comes from badminton. Very few people in the HPL, I think, who've had no racket sport background before picking up a paddle and coming to play.
See, I don't know if you guys see the replay of that. Once the ball was hit, Nick actually put his paddle down because he was out. That's what experience is. Raptors up 6-5. Fighting back. By the way, the owners of Raptors have done a fantastic job taking care of their team. In fact, I finally had a great dinner the other day, and which all their players are actually very happy to show the pictures to the rest of us, and very happy for them. But at the end of the day, I think they've done a fabulous job. So, Kaushik, Divya, the players love you, and HPL appreciates you.
Last week, you're talking about the Raptors and the owners. Last week they hosted, and we didn't even play them, but we got little goodie bags, we got snacks from them, and I think I mentioned it last week as well. That for me the most amazing thing was about 10 minutes after we finished playing our game, there was a little team of theirs that brought out printed pictures of us during our match as a little token for us to remember by. That was a really amazing touch.
Legendary. Oh, bro, this is actually getting quite close, huh? 6-all. 6-all to Raptors. I think Sayam is in no mood to let this go. And to be fair, when somebody a national badminton player, I mean, they've earned that reflexes, right? I mean, they paid the price.
Really well left there by Moksha. Ball, and she's really the way clean without hitting her, but I think that's gone the Titans' way. So
On the money, especially when you have a coach you trust, it makes a big difference because you just follow through. Still a 1 point difference.
1 point difference, and the crowd around the pickleball court is not really reduced that much, even though the tie is finished. This is Hyderabad. The announcement of the bar was has been made, and the crowd around the bar has gone down.
Nick now playing like Nick Kyrgios.
Over the mix. The Mavericks are leading that game.
This is the point when you go all in. Nick being a sportsman as usual, apologizing for the net card. Stack formation actually confuses the opponents because they know the other person is moving, but then they feel they need to go too much to actually put them under pressure. And more often than not, as long as they move really quickly, the opponent actually has a bit of a disadvantage.
Nikhil just taking a couple of seconds to wipe his glasses. Great defense there on Moksha's side. And Neharika has managed to find the winner there. The Titan will
Wait, what's going on here? When Nick is there, no matter what happens, there's no controversy. At that point, life moves on.
not sure what happened there. Almost a little bit of a collision before.
I think you have to appreciate about Nikhil is he's not a national tennis player, national level table tennis player, national level badminton player. 100% he's a national level pickleball player. That's saying something.
8-7-1. Point. Score 9-7-1.
Titans down for the first time in a long time.
All out. Second serve. 9-7-2. All out. Score 10-7-2. Time out.
And ladies, joined Bhaskar from the Keerthi Warriors.
Hello. So yeah, 10-7. Still seems like a close match.
So Bhaskar, now that we're watching a mixed doubles game, our regular mixed doubles partner is on court currently with Sayam and they're up 10-7. You've played umpteen number of tournaments with your permanent mixed doubles partner Neharika. Those who are listening in, Neharika and Bhaskar, husband-wife duo who have been absolutely dominating the mixed doubles circuit in Hyderabad. What's it like? I mean, the difference between men's doubles, mixed doubles, the kind of game plan that you need to have, and the style of game's different, right?
Yeah. So usually what happens is in men's doubles, you need to have both. In men's doubles, you need to have both strong players, and they both have to be. I mean, if there's at least one equally weak, it's very tough to get a good chance to win, because the other person will usually easily pop the balls, and there's going to be a finisher from the opponent side. But in mixed, there is a chance to dominate, because I don't want to say this, but men are usually a bit more stronger while playing mixed, because they want to poach. They're all over the court and everything. So it's all about how well you poach and how well you not poach as well, and let your partner play.
Of course, I think a testament to how good Neharika is on a mixed doubles court, right, is there are teams that only play stacked formations in mixed doubles, where the guy plays the left side and the girl plays the right. But you can see that this is not the case with the Raptors. Neharika is playing on the left side regularly in many points. And I mean, she's holding her own, right? She's got good hands, she's got quick reflexes, she's comfortable defending the drives that come her way. And I don't think there's another mixed doubles team in the league where there is comfort level on the guy playing the right side and the girl playing the left.
Yeah. It's that's an amazing point. So to answer your question, I think usually how it is women want to play backhand because the backhand is stronger. And in this case, I think for Neharika in Raptors, she's equally well, and she's equally good with forehand as well. So I mean, when I play mixed doubles with her, I also don't usually stack, because she doesn't have any preference like that. And yeah,
I think that's very interesting because
Score 11-1.
expecting to play.
yeah.
Second serve. 11-2.
Yep. Oh, that was a great try, great try, great try.
Score 9-11 1.
It's going very, very close.
Is this a timeout or?
Yeah, it's a timeout by Raptors. Or no, I think.
Oh, I think he might have
Scared himself.
just scraped his hand. Oh. And over on court 1, the last game of their fixture is just starting off. It's the mixed doubles fixture between the Smashers and the Mavericks. If I'm not mistaken, the Mavericks have finished that tie up and closed it out at 4-1. And this is going to be the last game of the tie. So similar situation to what's on court 2 today.
Score 10-11 1. Ball out. Second serve. 10-11 2.
Game day
Score 11-2.
currently from the next couple of people on the table is their game difference. So they do great defense there again from Neharika.
Score 11-1.
It's what we were talking about earlier, where she's comfortable playing both sides of that kitchen. She's very happy playing the front side, very happy playing the backhand side.
Ball out. Score 12-11 1. Point. Score 13-11 1.
Souls, Raptors actually ahead. It's actually a little surprise because normally everybody expected Titans to kind of close, but good fighting spirit.
No, I think Niharika has been the difference maker so far. We were just talking about this with Bhaskar earlier, where the Raptors seem to be the only mixed doubles team in the league who don't play stacked, with the girl playing only on the right hand side the whole time. So Niharika is playing the left, and she's returning almost everything that comes her way. So that's my curse of the commentator moment for the day. My apologies, Niharika.
I think people don't realize that it doesn't matter what that point. It matters what happens over the last 10 points, right?
Second serve. Score 11-13 2.
And there we see more of the traditional poaching, where Sayam cut in a couple of times there in front of her and picked those balls out of the air. And this is going to be a very crucial break, because then the pressure's back. There we go, that's the break. The pressure's back on the Titans now. It's 2 points for the Raptors to take this tie.
I guess, but to be fair, Titans already won, so more pressure on the Raptors because they're playing for pride.
Yeah, I think Titans are going to want to somehow claw this back so that they have a good game difference going forward.
That is the most un-Nikhil Tumapali shot I've ever seen. He actually slapped that because normally he actually, makes it look like a ballet shot. Made it look like a wrestling pull.
Ball out.
Unfortunately
Score 11-13.
wide, so the Titans have a chance to pull this back and tie up the game over here. Great initiative there from Nikhil.
Nikhil poaching like Veerappan. End of story.
He's got a nice little mustache going as well, huh?
Let's not go there, brother.
He's found himself on the floor. He's dived for that effort on both sides by both players. 12-13. It's the second serve now.
I think Nikhil should be called Picker Parker or Fireman.
That's a massive forehand drive from Moksha, but once again, Neharika is just comfortable returning those. And she's initiated the attack again over there and put that ball away. So, Raptors get an.
The way Neharika initiated their attack, I think we should initiate another men's team.
He would beat a lot of people here on the men's team.
Beat or beat up, brother?
Both.
So the Raptors have the match point on serve. I think the Raptors should, kind of close up.
Neharika has lost a single game she's played in so far in the HPL. That is the curse of the commentator and the curse of the net cord once again. But they have a second serve now to try and close this out.
The sporting spirit between Sayam and Nick, they have a lot of respect for each other's games. They respect each other off the court, and that shows on the court. I think there's a bit of a timeout, Soli. What do you reckon? And you see the sportsmanship. Nick clapping his hands. Moksha not happy, but I think she'll come to terms with it.